the young, and the restless spoilers. In the turbulent world of Genoa City, where power struggles and family feuds dominate daily life, the innocent often become collateral damage. Such is the case with Harrison, the young son of Kyle Abbott and Summer Newman, who has found himself caught in the crossfire of his parents' bitter disputes. As the adults in his life vie for control, treating him like a pawn in their never-ending game of dominance, Harrison begins to feel the weight of their conflicts on his small shoulders. Though just a child, Harrison's heart aches with the understanding that he is more than a trophy to be won or lost. He is a boy with his own emotions, memories, and desires. The most recent clash between Kyle and Summer leaves Harrison feeling like a mere object, a prize in a contest of wills. He overhears their heated words, sees the anger flashing in their eyes, and feels the sting of being reduced to something less than a person. But Harrison is no ordinary child. Despite his tender age, he is astute and perceptive, qualities he inherited from both his parents. He can sense the tension in the room, the unspoken words and the silent pain that lingers long after the argument ends. It is in this moment of raw emotion that Harrison recalls a time when life was simpler, happier, a time when he was the cherished son of Tara and Ashland. Back then, life was different. Harrison remembers the warmth of his mother's embrace, the way she would read to him before bed, and the security he felt in the presence of his father, Ashland. Their family, though not without its own troubles, was a haven of love and attention for him. He was never a pawn in a game of power, but a child loved for who he was, not for what he represented. Those memories now feel like a distant dream, something that belonged to a lifelong past. Yet, the longing for that sense of belonging and unconditional love still burns brightly in Harrison's heart. It is this yearning that propels Harrison to take a bold and unprecedented step. Rumors begin to swirl that the young boy has made a decision that could change everything. Over the past few weeks, Harrison has been quietly observing the adults around him, listening to their conversations, and, most importantly, reading their messages. With the innocence of a child but the cunning of someone far beyond his years, Harrison has managed to secretly access the messages between Tara and Summer. Through these messages, he discovers something that both excites and terrifies him: the location of his mother. Despite his age, Harrison is surprisingly resourceful. He understands more than most people realize, and he knows that if he is to find the happiness he once knew, he must take matters into his own hands. The thought of seeing his mother again, of feeling her arms around him and hearing her voice soothing his fears, is too powerful to resist. And so, Harrison hatches a plan. He packs a small bag with his most cherished belongings, his favorite toy, a book his mother used to read to him, and a photograph of the three of them together, and sets off on a journey that will test his courage and resolve. Before leaving, Harrison pens a short letter. His handwriting is shaky, a clear sign of the emotions churning within him, but his words are simple and direct. I'm going to find my mom. Don't worry about me. I'll be okay. He places the letter where he knows his parents will find it, hoping they will understand, hoping they will finally see him not as a possession to be fought over, but as a child who simply wants to be loved. When Summer and Kyle discover the letter, their hearts sink. The weight of their actions crashes down on them, and they are left with the unbearable realization that their son has been pushed to the point of running away. The fear that grips them is unlike anything they have ever known. In that instant, all the power struggles, all the arguments, and all the bitterness melt away, leaving only the desperate hope that Harrison is safe. They fall to their knees, praying to a God they haven't spoken to in years, pleading for their son's safety. For the first time in a long time, they are united in their love for Harrison, their roles as parents taking precedence over everything else. But the question that looms large is whether Harrison's journey will end in reunion or tragedy. The world is a dangerous place, especially for a child navigating it alone. Despite his intelligence and resourcefulness, Harrison is still just a boy, vulnerable to the perils that lie in wait. As Summer and Kyle mobilize search parties and alert the authorities, the dread in their hearts grows with each passing hour. What if Harrison has been kidnapped? What if he gets lost and cannot find his way? The possibilities are too horrific to contemplate, but they are all too real.